Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first live broadcast for today. It's a new month, April 2nd. I hope you all had a phenomenal April. And now that we're into a new month, I want to remind all of you that there are all kinds of holidays, all kinds of strategies that you can be using to build your business. Now, the smartest top earners in your business are using LinkedIn, and they're using it differently than most people. They use LinkedIn's latest new features to enroll new customers and reps in less time, build large teams faster, and build massive organizations all around the world. And it's all about following a 4-step proven formula. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. But when you know what the top earners in your business know, this is taking it up another step, and do what they do, then you will become a top earner too. So there's more to becoming a top earner than just enrolling people in your business. However, it starts with your profile. Your profile. What people see when they look at who are you? Who are you? What are you all about? So I'm going to pop over here, and I'm still in Eric's account. We did a coaching session a little earlier. Now, you're creating your profile for your ideal prospect. Who are you looking to do business with? Let's unmute Joe for just a second. All right, now, look, here's the bottom line. Okay. So, Joe, what are you trying to sell?
Good morning. I am doing one of two things. I'm either selling the program to help people get out of debt with United First Financial. The actual product is a piece of software, or I'm selling the idea of joining an opportunity with us.
Okay. Now, if you were in a network marketing company, if you were in Melaleuca, if you were in Isagenix, if you were in Modere, if you were in Legal Shield, I would tell you the same thing that I tell them, which is you should have nothing on your profile about the business that you're selling. So when you're reaching out to people, helping you to get rid of the pain of your debt load, all right? So you send out connection requests to people. I mean, so how has this been working for you so far?
Well, first of all, this isn't working, and I've just followed exactly what I've read in your book, getting ready for the seminar, and I took everything out in terms of direct reference to the company, but I put in benefits only.
Okay, but still, I'm reading this, helping you get rid of the pain of your debt load. This is who you are. You help people get rid of their debt load. So right out of the gate, my perception, or anybody's perception, would be, so why is it for, what are you trying to sell me? Like any good position, my first step is to get to know you and discover if you have a pain that I can help. Okay. What you need up here in your headline is you are an entrepreneur. You are a whatever your home business coach. What you've got here is your
and that's directly out of taking the material. Don't say anything about the business. Talk about yourself.
Mhm.
That's what I've done. I revised that this weekend.
What I suggest you do is you go into the profile guide and look at some of the examples of how people describe themselves. Now we come down here, and what you've got here, because you've got a lot of things listed, and same thing. You want to make people curious about what you do. Curious enough for them to want to ask you about it. Okay? I mean, that's the difference. So we read this, and then we come down here. So you say, you call it the financial pain physician. Are you a doctor?
I'm a doctor of pain, but I'm not an educated MD or anything of that nature. So I just
Okay.
curious.
I understand. Right. I understand. So, you got too much here. So you're doing this for 3 years. You're doing this for a year. And then we come down here. All of this, this is so look at all you wrote here. We come down here, look at what you wrote here. Then here, then we come down here.
Do I take all this stuff out versus show you a broad experience?
Well, no, what you would do if you were going to put it in here is each one of these needs to be a separate item. If you work for Mega Health Insurance, that needs to be a separate item. If you work for some kind of a travel company, that needs to be a separate item. Every one of these items, I would certainly not put, Amway in there, but every one of these needs to be a separate item, and there's too much here. Much too much here. You want to make two. Now you're in the Air Force. Now, this is what every part, every item on your profile should look like this. No more than 2 or 3 lines. No more than 2 or 3 lines. And what that's going to do is, but again, you've got to, if you're in the debt consolidation business, instead of calling this Leach Associates, you want to give it all your network marketing experience, you give it an umbrella name. Okay, call it the Global Wealth Building Association. Okay, now, and you're focusing on debt. Well, if somebody is going to become a member of the Global Wealth Building Association, obviously they got to get rid of debt. But so that's going to be more appealing to the audience that you're trying to reach. You want to be as appealing as possible. Our goal is to reduce the depth of our clients without adding new payments. Okay, that's talking about your business. In Isagenix, our goal is to help you lose weight. So here you got giving people a video. It doesn't work this way. You create your profile for the person that you're looking to attract. You want to become a top earner in your business. That's what it's all about. Now I'm going to pop out of Eric's account for one moment. And all right, now let's take a look at Debbie's profile. There's nothing on her profile that talks about her business. It talks about her. It talks about her. Next. I'm going to meet Debbie.
Morning, Max.
Hey, good morning, Debbie. I got to look at this one.
Oh my God, I just saw that. He's gone.
Right, right. And unfortunately, we're starting to see more of this on LinkedIn. I got to tell you, in fact, while I've been recovering from my bout with Bell's palsy, I put my time away from live broadcasts to looking at what's happening on LinkedIn. And I got to tell you, there is a rush, there is a flood of people that are jumping on LinkedIn, unfortunately, with this agenda. And you look at the person's profile. So you look at this. Right now, he's looking for a job in IT. He's in India. So you would never know until you use until you start a conversation. Okay? So now, I mean, that's enough.
Yeah.
Now, so let's come over here to look at conversation you're having with
Brittany. She did it in a couple responses. She answered my question.
okay, so she's open to work. Okay, now let's look at, she worked with Pam Chef.
I think that was only like 3 months.
Mm-hmm. But according to the thing, said it something to the effect that she broke records.
Right.
So she was really hoping to get out of sales. Okay,
Well, she goes on. She keeps answering.
okay, that's fine. So here you got all the reasons why she doesn't like sales.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Yes, you could make the most money. So let me ask you a question, Brittany. If there was an opportunity, a sales opportunity for you, that where you could pick your own time, do it on your time, okay, and not and deal and not have to worry about um all of the issues that she mentioned. And again, all the things, build a team. I mean, all of these things. Your value and morals may not have, again, your value where you don't have to sacrifice your values and your morals. I can understand. Okay, so she is a phenomenal candidate for your business.
Right.
Okay, okay, so here's what I want you to do. Make a list of all the things that she didn't like about sales.
Okay.
Okay, just make a list. And then what we'll do, we'll take that list and we'll go back and we'll show her how there are sales opportunities out there. Now, and the one thing that really has to be addressed, because she doesn't list it here. Yeah, okay, no, Pampered Chef. So she was in Pampered Chef for 2 years. Now we know, why did you stop? You gotta let her, probably because of COVID, because these were home parties. And with the onset of COVID, wasn't able to do that. That also has to be addressed in the conversation. So if there was a way for her to, because she said, sales, you make the most money in sales. So would you, if I could show you a way, and I hate that language though, but so basically there are sales opportunities out there that are totally different, or there is a sales opportunity. Forget about talking about sales in general. You're working your program, you have a sales opportunity, you're looking for a partner that doesn't have any of those things that would give her the opportunity to work from home. But before we really get into that, remember, people love talking about themselves. So make a list of all the things she hated about sales. Then we have to go back and explain to her and find out what happened, what prompted her to get into Pampered Chef in the first place. Why'd she stop? We know what the answer is going to be. But when we get her to verbalize and talk about it, it brings it back to the present. So now moving forward, again, what was it that initially, it's natural. I mean, it is a natural evolution for someone that's good in sales, that experienced all the negative stuff that she talked about. It's a natural evolution for her to check out and get involved with network marketing, because network marketing doesn't have most of those things that she talked about. I get it. I understand it. The only difference is the company that she got involved with was a home party deal. And, so there are better opportunities out there. So this is going to be a natural conversation that is going to address her negative feelings about sales, address her concerns. I mean, the woman broke records in this company. Why? Because of her management experience, because of her leadership ability. Okay? I mean, that's why she did it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. The magnificent, and I say magnificent elements to LinkedIn. And what makes LinkedIn better than any other social network out there? Okay? What makes it better is you know all about the person on the other end before you start talking to them. Okay? And this was a perfect example. So your company is expanding to India. Somebody, you started to you make a connection with some clown in India who's in IT, and the first message to him rules him out as a prospect. First message from him to you, gone. And then you have the opportunity to talk to someone that clearly has evolved into someone. She's already tried a direct sales. You have the opportunity, you have the solution to her problem. And now it's just a matter of engagement, of showing her how working with you, you can help solve that problem. But I have to say this, okay? And I'm going to make a big announcement about this on Wednesday night, because there is a pool of pollution that is starting to flood LinkedIn. Flood LinkedIn. And while we have to filter out these people at the same point in time, we have to address the fact that we are engaged in a very similar activity that these other people are engaged in. And so we have provided all of you with some strategies that will enable you to set yourself apart from all these other people, lift you up above these other folks. But having the time to sit back and look at this, I have come up with some dazzling new approaches, new strategies, new ways to use some of the latest features of LinkedIn that will absolutely set you apart from everybody else in network marketing for at least 6 months. And then, it's going to start to get out there. So I encourage all of you to jump into our Wednesday night free broadcast. For those of you that are in our boot camp, we're going to lay the whole thing out for you. And at the end of the month, on the 20th and 21st of May, it's literally going to change what we talk about in our 2-day top earner retreat, because I'm going to be introducing some proven, this isn't theory, proven strategies, approaches, and scripts that will help you grow your business and set yourself apart from these people Some of them are in your company. When you know what the top earners in your business know. Because we're not just talking about signing people up and enrollment. Once you get a conversation going, once you show them the business, there are things that you have to be doing on a daily basis with these people. You know, we gave it to you in Endless Release, my home study course. We laid it out for you, create, connect, communicate, and close. And then when it comes down to closing, there's an element that has been in front of you, but, you know, people are kind of passing it by, that will ensure that you not only enroll more people, but get more out of the people that you enroll. So our May boot camp starts on Thursday, May the 12th. You can register for boot camp right away and start right away, because we have the videos of our April boot camp. And what I especially want you to look at is go back, for those of you that are continuing students, go back and look at session 4, closing the sale. I will be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to do another broadcast. And so until next time, and again, last thing, if you haven't registered for the Top Earner Retreat and you haven't registered for boot camp, go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo. We have a special promotion, which will get you in boot camp, get you in the retreat at something like an 80%, 84% discount. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.